Hi everybody. I've got a few I want to show that I find really beautiful. This one, the color's not really coming across, but it has this beautiful green and peach and like these little chunks of like glass. And it stands up perfectly to have, again, this face with this band across the face. Sometimes it's around the head, sometimes it's across the face, like nose. It's like got a little booger coming out his nose. But it stands up like that. But it also is one of those ones that has that organ-like feeling for some reason. And I just brought these other organ ones in to talk about real quick. It has these bumps on the top, like these little stems. And I thought it could have been a pear that had fallen. This is the flat back. Like it had fallen and then rotted and then turned to a stone. Like it's a stone. But then I also wonder if it's an organ. And this is the other one that got cut off. That's the front. It's red too. This is the flat side, like it fell. And then I thought maybe an apple that got eaten by worms. But there's like the separation of the chamber. And there's like, almost looks like blood vessels and stuff in there. It's very heart-shaped, but very small. So there's that. And then I was wondering if this is aquamarine. It's got a beautiful eye, nose, mouth, headdress with these feathers carved in along the edges going down. And some of them you're meant to look at an angle, you know, but some are meant to see dead on. But there's like little flowers carved in there too. It's hard to see unless you're in person. But it is so beautiful. And it comes down really sharp at the face there. Look at this side. It's like all those gems. Is that aquamarine? Like, so pretty. But there's like roses carved all in here too. It's very similar to that other one that has the roses along the edges. All in here, those are all roses, beautifully carved. And then I have this little quartz tool. You can see this side has been used for polishing because it's like smoothed all down where the rest of it's like dull, and it has this dyes, and it could have been like even a paint stone where you held it, and there's a depression right here. There's like dyes and stuff in there, and then there's like these thumb holds all around. And it fits into your hand so perfect. But then this side right here has been polished to have that sheen. Like it was being used, you know, like held and then like that. And being rubbed on pottery and stuff to polish it up, or stones or whatever they were polishing. And then I found this stone tool, which is flat on this side, right? It might be a turtle effigy too, but it has this perfect dent and finger oils from where it was being held. And it's a right-handed tool though. Hang on. Your thumb goes like here, and then the other fingers go around it, and there's like little spots for it perfectly. And on the bottom has these scratches, really deep. Like this stone is so hard. And it almost looks like little symbols in there. Sometimes I think they were weights. And that means like 2 V's or something. Because there's that stone out back that has that rune carved into it. And I have another one that sort of seems like a weight with a V carved into it. And then I just wanted to talk about this one, which is again that really hard green, like diorite or something. But it has these pecked out spots here too. And your finger fits in there perfect. And it looks like it was being used to crush something. Look at, they made a perfect right angle too on this flat. And they made that all flat. And it fits in your hand so nice. But it could have been used for cracking nuts because there's that depression and then grinding. It also has like a bird in it as well. At one point I was seeing an elephant, but I've lost it. I also had a face, yeah. Like almost like a primate face there. But it's that really hard stuff I see quite a lot made of. There's carvings in there. And then those edges are like rounded and smoothed. Huh. It stands up like that. And again, my favorite. Does anyone know what a stone like this would be used for? Like, were they crushing something right there? And right there smells like tobacco. But it is such a beautiful stone, like the smoothness of it. There's also like a depiction of a swan with its head curled into its wing. And it's also like a wing shape like this, with the feathers coming down like that. And there's all this like, it's like rough stuff applied on here, on this side, and like the little tail feathers. I guess it could be a bird with its head tucked in this way too, but there's like tail feathers carved in there. It's like a little rough spot. Maybe it was used for grinding too. But I shined a light. That's how I found that quartz band. The light passed through it right there. There's a quartz band that goes through. They have like a beak face. This is like a bird man. There's like a skull of a bird or something here and a feather that hangs down. There's kind of a weird face over here too. And then this is another one of the ones I think could be a beading tool. It has this perfect smoothed area for your thumb that's got a perfect little dip to hold. And then you could be sticking it in these holes, the needle. And like for sharpening it in those crystals and all those little holes. But this side has like this translucent bit, and like it looks like little turtle shell patterns in there. Like those little bits of green in there have turtle shell bits in there. And it's only like this top layer that has that translucent aspect. And it's this like little, almost like a perfect little triangle in a way. I think this was some kind of a tool. What's the matter? Have a great day.